It's week 7 and the candidates get their early morning wake-up call, so it's time to hurry up and get going. They've been told to meet him at
Pinewood Film Studios.
So, what's the task?
Now that is the biggest blue screen in Europe. You could put someone in front of that screen and transform them to anywhere in the world.
You shouldn't have told me that.
And your task is to sell the big screen experience to the general public. And you're going to need to film customers in front of your movie screen, then sell them a DVD of their own movie experience.
So, Stuart and Sandesh are team leaders, and the first job is choosing archive video footage that potential customers could stand in front of.
Hands up for water skiing. Laura, hands up for water skiing. Yes or no? Yes, that's half up. Yes or no? Water skiing.
I'm confident.
Okay, I think police chase.
You think police chase? Well, say that then.
Yeah, that's sort of why she didn't have her hand up. As well as choosing from archive footage, the teams have to create their own backgrounds.
I can't imagine me and my wife going, oh, let's do a video together.
All right, Jamie, no need to tell everyone. Let's get on with the task.
I'm thinking an experience for the kids. Ski slopes, girls and boys will love skiing, and more importantly...
So will you. Over on Stuart's team...
So we're going to aim for the adults?
Yeah, and my personal opinion is that motor racing fits the entire demographic. What do you think?
Well, there are other things that need to be considered before making decisions.
We've done that. I just want to know your opinion, because everyone's being really woolly here.
Stuart's leadership style leaves me trembling with irritation.
Yes, bizarrely, Stuart also has that same effect on himself. So, whilst half of each team learns the technical side, the remaining halves go to film their backgrounds, and Stuart's gone to Brands Hatch.
I have to rein in my own extreme masculinity.
And he's insisted on driving.
Stuart's actually driving.
Look, over there, 007.
Is he taking the piss?
No, you're thinking of episode 4. Meanwhile, Jamie does some skiing dressed as a giant penguin for the kids. Speaking of which, Stuart has had a change of heart.
I've had a think, actually.
Probably almost all of our customers are actually going to be kids.
Which is exactly what Joe said earlier. So it's time to assign individual roles.
Chris, Liz at the front helping sell. We are going to show you, Chris, how to run everything from the back room, and I need somebody to run in between front and back.
You're doing that?
No, that will be you, Jamie.
However will he deal with such a menial task?
I'll be wasted.
That's one way to cope. So it's time to start selling, and Stuart's team have bought a toy car which is drawing in the punters like this reckless young driver. Keep your hands on the wheel. But Sandesh's team have been delayed by teaching Chris how to use the computer.
It's time to start selling.
We're literally coming downstairs.
No, you're literally in a corridor.
We've just had to show Chris how to use the computer.
Sandesh.
If someone who knew how to use the technology
Was using the technology, you wouldn't have had to take half an hour to show Chris how to use the technology.
Eventually, they get selling.
You interested in being in our movie?
No!
Or not. Over on Stuart's team, things are going so well, they decide to up the prices.
15 quid.
Yeah.
Up the price, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Sandesh's team do the exact opposite.
Maybe if you say it's 8 quid, we've reduced it. It was £12 this morning.
And they're even trying to steal the other team's ideas.
Snooping.
The car looks pretty flash, but obviously it's pulling in the clientele. Why don't we just buy a car to sit a child in?
Because it's sort of cheating. Anyway, what were the results?
Apollo generated a profit of £262.50.
Synergy's profit, £222.97.
Now, I've heard of the sweet smell of success. But that is just ridiculous.
Let them smell it, let them smell it.
So while Stuart's team go champagne tasting...
Well, listen, guys, might not have agreed all day, but I think you'll say that we had a sparkling victory.
Sparkling victory, because they're drinking champagne. He's so funny. It's time for Sandesh to bring 2 people back.
The error in this task has been with keeping costs down and sales. I'd have to bring in Chris and Liz.
Poor Chris.
Chris, this is the 5th time you have been on a losing team. Say anything?
So who's going?
Sandesh, you're up against 2 very strong contenders here, so you're fired.
Lord Sugar's search for his apprentice continues.
What a surprise!